The Oxfam report calls Brazil an emerging epicenter of hunger, where extreme poverty in the past year has multiplied almost threefold to 12% of the population. That's 20 million more people with not enough food. This bakery in Rio de Janeiro fills a few bellies, but it's not enough.
When I go out with my mom and we walk around here, we see children dying of hunger, and that's really sad.
There are similar scenarios across the region, affecting young and old. In Venezuela, Clavel Lopez says that life was difficult before the pandemic. Now it's much more difficult.
Unfortunately, we've got no food. We have to go out looking for it. I can go hungry, but not the children.
The Oxfam report also says the economic fallout from the pandemic has deepened poverty and exposed growing inequality around the world. But wealthy nations dealing with their own problems have been slow to support development projects and humanitarian crisis in hard-hit regions like Latin America.
This is very worrying because as they are thinking, people here are suffering because of the crisis. And you know, it's not only the COVID-19 crisis, but it's a combination of different factors that have been happening here in the region.
Oxfam is calling on governments to stop conflicts that fuel hunger and to build more sustainable food systems and support local protection programmes. But millions, like these social movements from across Argentina, say they can't afford to wait.
We're marching because we can't take more hunger, and there's no stable work because the factories take you on, then fire you immediately.
The situation at the soup kitchen is desperate because we don't have enough food, and it's not just the unemployment eating there, but in the past year it's underpaid workers and pensioners too.
They're demanding a fair basic wage and an end to crippling foreign debt payments. Their demands are not new. They've been made and ignored many times before. Only now they're louder, more desperate, because they say their situation is much worse and they need solutions now. Oxfam says regions like Latin America can feed themselves, can solve many of their own problems, but they need help. The global problems need global solutions. Daniel Schweimler, Al Jazeera, Buenos Aires.